In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most compassionate, tonight we reflect on a verse that speaks not only to history, but to the very origin of testimony, responsibility, and truth itself. Allah asks in the Quran, "How then if we brought from every nation a witness, and we brought you, O Muhammad, as a witness upon them?" Pause for a moment. What kind of witnessing is this? When did it happen? And who was present? This isn't just a question about a future event. It's a key that unlocks a cosmic reality, a story that began before our world even took shape. Abu Abdullah, peace be upon him, reveals something truly astonishing. He tells us that Allah gathered the spirits of all the prophets, the vicegerents, and the believers. This wasn't a gathering in our physical world, but in a realm before it, not bodies but souls. In that primordial assembly, Allah wrote upon them a book, a divine covenant, a sacred pact, and He made Muhammad, peace be upon him, and his family a witness over it. Imagine that moment. On that day there was no witness except Muhammad. A tablet of light was written, sealed with divine authority, and safeguarded beneath the canopies of the throne of Allah. This wasn't just any document. It was the foundational testimony of creation's purpose, and its sole witness was the most perfect of all creation. This pre-eternal event gives us the true context for the verse. Abu Abdullah then recites again, "How then if we brought from each people a witness?" And he asks, "Do you know how this verse was revealed?" The answer he gives is profound and reshapes our entire understanding. He explains that this verse speaks of a chain of testimony. It speaks of Adam witnessing over his own descendants, every messenger witnessing over their own people, and finally Muhammad witnessing over all the children of Adam from the first to the last. This isn't a courtroom drama playing out on earth. This is a testimony written before time itself, a record of our spiritual reality, not just our physical actions. It's about being witnessed over, not just in our deeds, but in the core of our belief. Then Abu Abdullah recites another crucial verse and establishes the testimony for Allah. He explains that this command wasn't just directed at people of flesh and blood living in this world. It was a command given to the shadows, to the spirits, to the souls gathered in that first assembly. What testimony were they commanded to establish? The testimony of monotheism, the absolute oneness of Allah, the testimony of truth itself, the testimony of unwavering loyalty to Allah. This command echoes through eternity, reminding us that our existence is, at its core, a form of testimony. It's not just something we speak with our mouths, but something we are with our very being. At this point in the narration, an objection is raised. The narrator mentions that the people of Kufa interpret this verse, establish the testimony for Allah differently. They claim it simply refers to legal matters, like having witnesses for divorce between men and women. Abu Abdullah's response is filled with intensity and a sense of urgency. He exclaims, "Woe to them! Why such a strong reaction?" Because they took a verse of immense cosmic significance and reduced it to a mundane social regulation. They removed the verse from its divine place, preferring their limited worldly arguments over the vastness of divine truth, and by doing so they misrepresented Allah's sacred words. This is a powerful warning for all of us. Not every verse about testimony is about legal procedure. Some verses speak of a cosmic responsibility that defines our very existence. So if that verse isn't about legal matters, which one is? When asked which verse does concern women and divorce, Abu Abdullah clarifies. He points to another verse: the witnesses should not refuse when they are called. This, he explains, is about law, about justice, about the human courts we establish to maintain order. It's a practical and necessary part of our society, but the earlier verse established the testimony for Allah is about something far, far greater. It's about a spiritual testimony that no one can escape, a pact made by our souls before we were even born. It's a reminder that our primary duty is to bear witness to the divine reality, a responsibility that transcends any earthly court. The consequences of failing in this duty are severe. Allah warns us repeatedly in the Quran, "Who is more unjust than those who conceal testimony? And whoever conceals it, his heart is tainted with sin." This isn't just about staying silent when you should speak up in a court of law. This is about betraying the fundamental truth you already know deep within your soul. It's about seeing the signs of Allah in the universe and in yourself, and then choosing to ignore them, to cover them up, to live as if they don't exist. This concealment isn't just an external act. It's a spiritual sickness that corrupts the heart itself, staining it with sin and falsehood. From the very first soul gathered before creation to the final witness on the day of judgment, Allah's testimony has already been established. The witnesses have been appointed, the covenant has been sealed, and the truth has been made clear. The question then is not whether we were witnessed over, we were. The real question is, how will we answer when we are called to account for that testimony? How will we live our lives in a way that honors the sacred pact our souls made before time began? That is the challenge, and that is our ultimate test. Thank you for listening. Please like, share, and subscribe for more reflections.